Hey,
on the 85 South show.
Jack.
This is kind of crazy right here,
Jack,
man.
I don't know if you know, but you done forgot,
crazy.
Jack.
Yeah.
You forgot.
I must have forgot?
You forgot the mantra, Jack.
I must have forgot.
No, you did. I know you did.
Hold on, wait. Is this Carlito from a couple of days ago?
Listen, I'm gonna say it because I know you forgot. And now you're gonna feel bad when you hear it.
Let it.
Hey,
all right.
A gingerbread man ain't nothing but a gingerbread boy that done grew up.
100%, man.
That's it.
100%, man. Because people be sleeping on the gingerbread man. It's a lot of, it's kids involved, it's gingerbread aunties.
Gingerbread family.
It's a whole gingerbread family in it.
Yeah.
So you just can't have a gingerbread man without a gingerbread woman, right?
Where did he come from?
Come on now. And then, how do you differentiate?
Bro.
Well, a man from a woman, right? Because some of the cookies be anatomically correct.
I don't even know if that's the right word.
You know what I'm saying? You like the Barbie doll.
Since the pandemic hit, your song would be perfect for right now. Don't be kissing these hoes in the mouth.
Unless you got to. And why would you say that?
You said that.
But why would you say the pandemic would make it a little bit more relevant than
Think about
before
it.
that? Because you should have never kissed no hoes in the mouth.
Think about it.
It's a lot of people with bumps on their lips over some other shit.
But check this out.
You know what I'm talking about? But if she fine enough, I will bite a bump on your lip. I'll bust that shit for you if we compatible. You hear me? No, I'm by myself?
Yeah.
On that.
I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I can't get a witness in
No,
there.
Y'all
ain't busting no bump.
Kissing a bitch in the mouth to biting a bump. Nigga, you jumped too extreme.
Well, y'all executing him in here or something?
No, we don't.
Y'all ain't okay.
We don't do none of that, Jay.
Oh, I'm alone.
We're grown.
Oh, I'm home alone.
Yes, sir.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your business.
Got you.
We don't get down like
You
that.
be bump to bump with a bitch?
I mean, nigga, I'm bumping. I'm trying to keep this thing jamming, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm with the bumps. They got websites
Your
for that.
bump touch before you actually touch lips.
Jack, sometimes I don't know when you just be saying shit.
Yeah.
Or if you speaking from the heart.
I feel like that, a connection is a connection.
Right.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
You got to go through something to get to something.
No,
Am I right or wrong?
You wrong a little bit. Let's just switch gears. Because wherever you trying to take this, I ain't gonna be with it. I'm looking at you. You came right out the gate with the bumps.
Yeah. I'm just trying to let you know that everybody ain't perfect.
I'm just letting you know I don't know where this is even headed at this point.
Hey, Karlous,
you set the tone.
You finna tell me that you've been talking to these people for the last 5 years.
Bumps
and
never came up.
Bumps never came up.
Till you came.
Till I came. So we finna really act like I'm the only person that been affected by bumps.
Yeah, this might be your breakout moment.
Damn.
Said they used to call him Bumpy Johnson.
It's a Harlem night. It's definitely a Harlem night.
Bro, you living like that though.
Yeah, I mean, no. I didn't catch the herpes. No, I didn't catch. That's not what I got.
No. This nigga said it like it's different levels of niggas. I didn't get the herpes.
No, they didn't.
I got the herpes.
No.
You nervous, ain't you?
This was just regular pimples.
You nervous.
This was regular pimples.
You nervous.
This was regular pimples.
You sweating.
He nervous. Take that jacket off.
You sweating, Jack. You getting nervous. Bro, you on a pill?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Hey man, I'm so mad at Joe. Joe put this, when I was shooting the comedy special, Joe put this microphone right here, right? I guess this bitch pick up everything.
Yeah.
This nigga swear I'm on pills on this shit. Los, you had the dry mouth. You was on some pills. Well, y'all like, nigga, when you ever seen me taking some pills? I'm just getting accused of all kind of shit.
Who said you was taking pills?
Some nigga hit me like, Los, you was high, bro. I had to turn the Bluetooth off. Nigga, I heard you mouth dry on that bitch. I was like, nigga, I was outside for 2 hours, freezing cold.
Mouth dry is
bro,
high
I swear
now?
I'm high on them.
You can't get...
I thought it was certs, to be honest with you. I ain't on in front. I thought it was certs.
Nigga.
And that I was trying to keep my breath
I just don't like being blamed for being on drugs.
What? Not, nigga.
I didn't even respond.
I don't mind being blamed on drugs if everybody else on drugs.
Nigga, we grown. Hey, we grown. First of all, we don't do drugs at work.
Drugs sound crazy when you just said drugs.
At home.
Let me imagine, have you ever just introduced yourself like, hey, I'm Karlous, I'm Clayton, and I'm on drugs?
No. Like been to the meeting?
No, just talking to just regular people to see if you can make a connection.
I've been knowing this.
I've
been knowing this nigga for like 16, 17 years. I ain't never seen him with no drugs. Now, if he would have had some drugs, I'm his partner. I would have known about it. I think. I don't think a nigga would have hid drugs from me for
Is
that.
y'all drug cool?
We know all. What you mean? He know what drugs I would have. Like you know, if a nigga get caught, on
You
some
didn't say
shit,
no.
The nigga had 2 pounds of weed and a kilo of cocaine. I'm like, that ain't low.
No, you was gonna sell that. No, you was gonna say that wasn't for you.
First question, who's he riding with? Because I know goddamn well.
It don't matter the amount. I'm be like, nigga, methamphetamines, that ain't low.
That ain't him.
That ain't him.
Gotcha.
That ain't him. Nigga had a little weed. That was him.
Right.
Gotcha. We talking about personal drugs.
My only personal drug is weed.
I can dig it.
Blunts and
I can dig it.
backwoods and shit like that. What else? I think you should pick one
a
drug.
rock star, though.
You should pick
He a
one
rock
drug
star.
that you good at and stick to it.
He a rock star.
100%.
You see it in his eye. He a rock star.
I've been a little cokey.
You been
In the
A little
past.
cokey.
A little cokey. Yeah, I tasted the real thing.
Cokey. He was on the bus like Tyrese.
Yeah, you hear me? Always Coca-Cola. You know, yeah, it's happened a couple of times. I was trying to step my game up and just open up my social bubbles. Because sometimes we keep ourselves in like weed. Everybody do weed, right? Everybody do weed.
everybody
but
don't.
Not everybody can't
but-
afford coke.
The one thing about weed though is everybody don't smoke it, but a lot of people want to. You'd be surprised how many cool, interesting conversations I've had just because I had the weed.
But you know what I don't like about weed though? Then what I don't like about
Don't
weed?
tell me. Because I don't want to hear nothing negative
I
about it.
want to hear about this nigga. I want to hear about Cokie Roberts.
Oh yeah, we finna definitely go there.
We are?
We finna definitely go there. But
What is this, therapy for you?
No, I've dealt with my demons actually.
You got coke demons?
I've been accused of, you know, is it falling off the wagon when it's coke?
I don't know.
Yeah, nigga, you fell off the spaceship.
I think you was snorting off the horse.
But one thing about weed,
fell in the
let me say this ain't
shit.
negative, but this was something I just want to put to the forefront. When you smoking weed, is what they call it, when they call it, this a congregational drug.
No, it's not. It's a social drug.
It's if a nigga got the backwoods and you got the weed, even if he a fuck nigga, you probably would smoke with him.
No, I wouldn't. That's called thirsty. I ain't thirsty. I told you I'm grown.
That
Jack.
don't even matter. See, he got
I don't give a
backwood,
fuck if the
and he
nigga
got
that
weed.
I don't fuck with.
You ain't never seen two niggas that don't like each other smoking together.
It's not 97, Jack.
Nah, not unless it's a
Jack,
peace
we came
treaty,
from
nigga.
a whole different era, bro. We don't smoke with niggas we didn't like. We smoked more because we knew they didn't have more weed than us.
We was blunt to the face type people because we don't fuck with nobody, so we ain't
Right.
passing the blunt. You gonna smoke by yourself?
Yes.
I rolled it by myself.
It's my
I brought
weed.
it by myself. What the fuck is you talking about?
Okay, gotcha. Y'all came from the stingy era of weed.
It wasn't stingy. It's how you had to be because everybody. See, when we was doing comedy, when shit first cracked off, we was weed smokers already. Nigga, wasn't nobody smoking weed out. Niggas had weed at the house, but won't smoke your weed out. Oh, y'all rolled up here with that?
Where y'all get that from?
How y'all get it?
Hey, what y'all smoking on?
Y'all go. There's so many questions, bro.
Okay,
You
check
gonna
this
put
out.
all that in one
Right,
blunt?
See, I'm glad he here.
Worried about fun.
Clayton, no bullshit involved. Do you remember when we came on the comedy scene in 2005, didn't nobody know how to roll a cigarillo?
Wow.
Very few people, bro. Like, we was that little, yeah. I think motherfuckers was like, I don't know, I think drugs are scared the comedy world. You know, because that's just comedians got bad rap with it, but.
Y'all was one of the first comedians to put weed on the map up front.
No, you weren't. We saw you. When we came on the scene, you was wearing a diaper.
Wait a minute.
It wasn't a diaper.
Yes, the fuck you was. Don't act like we
I was the baby before the
You
baby.
ain't never had no weed in ever. You ain't never.
It wasn't a diaper, bruh.
It was a
Jack,
diaper.
It was chaps.
It was a diaper. Bro.
It was chaps.
You was a baby.
No, it
You
was
had a
chaps.
bib and everything.
No, you had chaps.
I had chaps on and I had the G-string.
No.
They came after, bro.
They came after.
You trying to skip the part. You was the baby first, then you was a stripper.
Nigga had the mesh shirt. Chainmail.
That came after the baby shit. He was the baby
Y'all
first.
think we making shit up, bro? You think we just...
Hold up, look.
They think
He
we
trying
just
to skip-
shouting out the outlandish
He trying to skip the
clothes,
part
man.
when he was the baby. It was the baby, then the
Nigga
chainmail,
was Superman.
then the stripper, then he left the pants on and just had the shirt. I know you, nigga. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. I'm that magnificent nigga Karlous Miller. I got one of the illest niggas in Nebraska. Trap with me today,
I rode Dolo from state to state.
Bruh, if you don't know, just by looking at him, this is one of the most entertaining people in the entertainment industry, bro. He will show up, talk shit, and leave with a smile on his face.
Anywhere.
Man. And you never can tell with this guy. He's made a way for himself. You've seen him all over the world, talking shit. Blew the whole Disrespected website up, damn near single-handedly. Turned that shit
Put
into,
it on his back.
Turned it into, one of those things that you had to turn into. Tune into. I'm sorry, I'm on the weed.
I know. I know what you meant.
But this don't need I ain't gonna long talk the intro.
No.
This
Go
really
ahead. Keep on going.
He don't get long talk intro.
I hooked Joe up with 50 and whatnot for Power. The Power song. It's a big rich town. It's a bitch rich town. Put
He
that
is single-handedly responsible for putting 50 Cent in the room with Joe so they can come up with the Power theme song.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That's the type of nigga
I put G Unit back together. I helped put G Unit back together too.
He helped put G-Unit back together.
Put that out there.
Come on.
Somewhat.
Basically, what
I
I'm
told
saying
him
is he has a lot of social influence, and I know him as a great comedian, none other than my man, Mr. Jack Thriller. Now I could keep going. There's so many things.
It's so much other shit.
It's so much other shit.
It was 16 or better. It was party and bullshit, man. We did a couple of things out here.
No, Jack, a lot of people don't know this, or they might know this, but when you started your This Is 50 show, you gave me an opportunity, to be credited as one of your writers and things like that, just to pitch you some ideas, things that you may or may not use. And I really appreciate that, because you could have went to it up there and got that money and said, fuck them niggas, but you didn't. You never did.
I didn't have it. I didn't
know.
have no money, so I knew you already, and you was gonna do the shit.
I know. I called you a couple times because I saw you flexing on social media with a lot of money.
Yeah, that was them other people's shit. I was learning how to be a rapper.
Bruh.
Yeah, and there was a rapper kit.
No,
and I know that, I had some explaining to do, but I didn't know how to tell you that wasn't mine.
It's all good, bro. You got your paper and you got brand new for a minute, but as soon as you fuck that money up, you was my friend.
I was your friend, and you saw I came back. You always go back to what you love. You always go back to what you love, man.
Wait a minute.
And for you to come
play right on the internet, Jack.
Yeah, man, fuck that shit, man. That's my friend, man.
But on some real
you
nigga
came
shit,
back like the McRib.
As soon as you fucked that money up, you was right there being my friend again.
Yeah. And I do it again.
Motherfucker come home to the fish, don't
I do it again, man. I have no gifts to bring a rubber pom-pom on my drum.
Soon as that money got low,
Yes,
you started
sir.
hitting me back.
Yeah, man. Get low to the floor. So how low can you go?
You used to see this nigga in the whip, he wouldn't let the window down.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
this nigga kicking rocks up the street.
That's right.
God.
On the passenger side of my best friend's ride.
Oh, yeah.
I was a scrub.
I seen him. This when World Star Honeys was popular. He knew all of them. This
Yeah,
one was popular
Before they was on crack.
before Instagram.
Before cocaine, they got coke.
Which
Yeah,
one's
all
on
that.
crack?
Don't tell
Man,
them.
just
Don't say
Google
that.
them.
Don't
Just
say
Google
that.
You can Google.
You can Google just what y'all had brought up.
Oh, man.
Just like that. It happens. You dribble, you shoot, you hope for the best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you live.
Bro, you
live
back
to get
down
butt
south
naked another day.
or no?
Man, nigga, I came back here, because y'all told me y'all was gonna help me blow up. So I was like, nigga, I'm trying to be down with that 85 South.
who told you
I can't, nigga. You had said that. You said come in. You said the hood is where it's good, homeboy. I thought you knew.
Oh.
And I'm here.
I didn't know you be.
I'm here. I done told niggas too. Yo, I'm with 85 South. I ain't got a condo off just saying this shit.
Oh, they gave you a condo?
Nigga got a condo off the
Bro,
shit.
every time you
I
say
had
some shit about 85 South, something good happened. How you end up on tour with Martin?
Yeah, saying that I was on 85 South. That was the first thing. That was one of my credits. That was one of my credits saying I was on 85 South. Then my man.
You mean to tell me you used this platform to get on a tour that I wasn't even on?
Yes.
So they knew about the show.
They knew about the show. They thought y'all was doing y'all thing. Y'all was doing y'all thing.
Wait a minute. Let me clear something up.
Yeah.
Let me look at all these cameras. Just because you see us doing our thing, don't call us.
It mean we can
I don't
do
give a
more
fuck how many things you see me doing.
Yeah.
I move some shit around for the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just on here playing and faking and pump faking and shit, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like real opportunities. If you got
This was a real opportunity. They were like, hey, who you went on tour with? Okay, I was at a nigga tour. I remember I was at one of like 2 shows that you did. Mm-hmm. And I know you was on the 85 South show, and I was like, yeah, so I guess technically I was on the 85 South tour because Karlous and Chico them was there. And they was like, okay, well then send in a clip of you doing stand-up after you done told us that you on tour with Karlous and Chico them.
Why did you stop doing stand-up for so long?
You had to still.
Hey, you know what it is? I just got tired of the politics of it and whatnot. And then
What politics?
No, shut up, bro.
Yeah, because you're saying some
Don't
bullshit.
fucking give us that whole shit.
You
bro.
thought I tried to do?
Nigga act like Warner Brothers and
Yeah,
RCA
right.
was in a big Netflix and HBO was in odds over Jack Thriller.
All right, it was some other shit working.
It's a political.
It was some other shit working, and I said, fuck that shit.
Overtake hostile takeovers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit, man.
You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. You just had to be there.
No, you trying to give us the sugary, media-friendly answer. What's the reason?
Man, nigga, you're not fixing to Barbara Walters me on your... Nigga, I'm fixing to let niggas... I'm finna walk away from this interview looking like the nigga. Fuck that. Everything was amazing.
Hey, that shit...
Even when it wasn't, it was dope as fuck. I ain't hating on nobody. This shit was been the ride of my life. And we the next chapter is gonna be even more amazing. So I didn't stop doing stand-up.
Yes, you did. Stop lying on my show. I know you. You completely stopped.
Well, what is stopping doing stand-up? What does that mean? How does that look?
That means when you no longer perform stand-up comedy.
Why don't I stop doing stand-up? Okay, by your standards.
This not hard.
By your standards. By your
It's
standards.
not hard.
By your standards. I just had some shit that was working. When I was doing the This Is 50 thing, it was popping off, and I was getting the 2,500 an interview and shit and blah, 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 for people to sit down with me, and I started, you know what I'm saying, seeing that it was a business and putting people on. You know, even though that's how I was always doing it for free for years.
Yeah.
You know, now, like, okay, I'm getting paid for this shit. I don't really like comics like that because it's such a crab in the bucket game where everybody just feel like if they don't help you out or you're taking their spot or some shit like that, you holding them back from doing something. I ain't like all that energy. I'm not a let your haters be your motivators type of guy. I need people that love me and want to see me win. I gotta be around that. That shit make my head hurt. Just hearing motherfuckers hate on things. And that's what a lot of comics do behind the scenes. I don't know if y'all wanted me to say that here.
You can say whatever you want to say.
But
here,
this is
Jack.
how I felt. This is my interpretation of a situation.
Why you think I asked?
I don't know why you would do that.
I do want to know why.
Yeah, because you know it could be better if we OG better.
Okay.
Jack, you see where I'm going with that?
It didn't take me a long time to understand that it's a lot of WWF type theme in the comedy world. Clayton was there one night. I had this was early in the game where we were auditioning to be on like one of our first TV shows, and we were at the club for the callback audition. You know, you audition and then they'll call you back and they'll have and then
the big ass one,
right?
Then they narrow it down. They give you like a minute first, then a
showcase.
second round. Yeah, then like
okay,
you
so
get the
look,
showcase, you're doing like 6 minutes.
So we at the spot, just sitting at the bar, minding our own fucking business. This irrelevant ass comedian comes up and said, "You know me?" We're just sitting there like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" He's like, "Do you know me?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know you." He said, "You must not be no real comedian then, because everybody know me." I was like, "What?" He just started going on this rant about how we weren't comedians because we didn't know who he was. But, I mean, we got a show now, and nobody's know who the fuck he is still.
We might even got
to this day.
We might got booked that night on the show.
But look,
and that nigga did. Nobody know that nigga. Like We was just there early. like if the rest of the comedy world would have been there, they would have been like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Like,
and even when the audition started, we seen him over there trying to explain to the lady who he was. Like, you're not on this list. I'm saying all that to say this, man. That shit is irrelevant. That don't hold no weight.
But I can understand why you would feel that way.
Yeah, because it is. But you have to. You literally have to turn that shit off.
Yeah, listen. I apologize for approaching y'all like that night.
No.
Listen, I got beside myself, but I'm here now. We starting over. It's a new foot. Hi, my name is Jack. My name is Jack. You live and you learn. Red or green pill. Excuse me. What's your name? I apologize. Y'all gotta get over this shit, man. Real talk, man. Y'all gotta get over this type shit, man. Y'all some bitches for this. I can't even believe you would even bring that back up, man. This old shit. I didn't know y'all was gonna blow up. I didn't know. You think I'd have known that y'all was gonna be them niggas that I would have came at you like that? If I could do anything, if I got one regret, I wish I could go back in time to that night on some Marty McFly shit and stop me before I even walked in that club. And like, nope, them niggas gonna be somebody, don't shit on them.
Bro,
them niggas gonna be somebody.
Why you so fucking crazy, man?
Stupid.
What is wrong with you?
Hey man, learn from my mistakes. Jack did that so you don't have to go through that. The moral of the story is be everybody's friend, because you never know who's gonna blow up.
Fuck all that. You
Man, fuck that. Be how you gonna
Jack,
be. And then what happened.
Give
be
me some
good,
game.
and then good shit go
You
on.
on here talking shit, but give me some game right quick, because you've been creating media and content for the internet for a minute, bro. What's some of the shit that you learned in creating your own platforms, you know, and actually using it to do your thing and showcase what the fuck you do?
Well, I had to put yourself on face. Like, I never
You still do.
Yeah, I've never been a cute nigga. Like, so I had to always be extra creative.
Never been a cute nigga.
Yeah, can you believe
Cute
that?
nigga.
Yeah.
Never been a cute nigga. Never been a cute nigga.
It's the #1 house
Never
song.
been a cute
I
nigga.
knew I was gonna have to blow up.
Never been a cute nigga.
I knew I was gonna have to get that
Never
bread.
been a cute nigga.
I knew I was gonna have to get
Never
that
been a
bag.
cute nigga. Never been a cute nigga look like my uncle.
That's one of the beats where you do this shit right here.
Nah, don't fucking do that.
That's not it. That wasn't it.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, and the shoulders loose.
Bro, you still got your Michael Jackson tattoo?
Yeah, I still got the Michael Jackson tattoo.
That's what's up, man.
This is young Michael. This is Michael from the Thriller video.
Yeah.
And this is Michael from the This Is It.
You gonna get any more?
No, I think I'm over tattoos now, because to get them the way you really want them to look and whatnot, it costs a lot of fucking money.
You got it.
I don't want to spend it on that no more. When
What
you get
be
older,
spending? You be buying vests and shit.
no.
Yeah.
Why you got?
Where you gun?
What's in your pocket? Where you gun at?
I keep chargers. I keep the charger for my phone in here.
This nigga the most extra nigga ever.
I keep
Jackson. Nigga, where is
I keep breath mints and shit like that. You know, things that friendly niggas
That
need.
shit cold though. I
Friendly
didn't argue. It looked like real leather.
But
I didn't argue it.
it is real leather.
I believe it.
It's
I
real.
believe it.
And it also is Louis Vuitton on the other side.
I believe
You
it.
can switch it out. On the inside, it's the inside out. I went regular tonight because I'm not trying to get robbed. I want to flex on the niggas. It's COVID.
What the fuck?
It's
man?
COVID, man.
Bro, you
Put that
People are
jacket
hungry.
on. Nobody know.
Bro, you one of the wildest niggas ever, bro. Just got a whole ass satchel on.
Listen, shout out to my man Hassan Torre and whatnot. He made this. He also made my jacket and what. I've been working with this guy for like the last 10 years. Man, you know,
Clayton, I was with this nigga when he picked the jacket up.
he was with me
How-
10 years
how
ago
did- paint
when
it.
I picked this motherfucker.
Bruh, I used
How
to.
y'all went? Where y'all went?
We was in New York, and I
Times
always hit this nigga when I'm in New York. I just happened to be walking down the street. You know, in New York, you had to walk down the street and smoke a blunt. I actually had to. I hit him, and I was just like a couple, like up the block from him. And then I walked down to the office at This Is 50, and he was like, come run with me to pick these jackets up. This nigga took me to this African dude's shop who had all these rooms full of clothes and shit he had made for people and picked up, and Jack had got about 4 or 5 of them Thriller jackets made.
$2,500 a piece.
25.
And I had them in all different colors. And it's a new season of Wild 'N Out coming up, and I wanted to, set myself aside from, make my stand out on the show, and so.
And that nigga wore them hot ass jackets.
I wore them
whole
jackets.
season.
This shit.
He know it was hot because if you look later on in the season, the nigga started wearing one sleeve off.
That's the truth. All you need is one arm will keep you right throughout the whole show. The arms do come off.
Side.
Yeah.
I ventilate.
The one thing about this nigga is you never know when he bullshitting, man.
That's good. Because when you got one eye, you ain't got a poker face. You just gotta. People try to figure out what you think. They can't think of it. They don't know.
They don't know. They only got one to work off of.
They got one to work off. The nigga never know what's going on in your mind when you got one.
Bro, I don't even believe you got one eye. I believe you got one of them Terminator things in there where it just scans information.
This nigga got a processing unit.
Cause I done seen you do too much. I believe you can see it.
I done did more than niggas with two eyes.
I know.
Inside the game.
That's gonna be the name of your documentary.
More than two eyes.
I done did more than a nigga with two eyes.
You hear me?
The story of Jack.
It's more than meets the eye.
I done did more than a nigga with two eyes.
Yeah.
Ever did.
100%.
I was doing shit.
The only thing.
Let me ask you about
something.
Yeah, sure enough. You had this dope ass show. You should bring it back.
Which one?
The Hot 16 shit.
The 16 and better, you like that?
Yeah.
We were 105 episodes in, 105 episodes in.
What made you stop?
And over 1,000, rappers came on that show. Young and May came from 16 and better.
For real?
Yes, yeah.
Bro, you be out here discovering people and shit.
Yeah.
Who put you on the Young and May before the world knew?
Grizz from that show with Tracy Morgan and Tina Fey that was on 30 Rock.
Oh, okay.
Grizz from 30 Rock had brought Young and May to me. He kept on telling me about it. Telling me about her and everything, and that she was a really dope rapper and stuff. And she came through and she blazed it and stuff. And I was so inspired by her. I was like, yo, I'd get you pregnant. You're really dope. You going somewhere.
It's not the right shit to tell nobody.
She never talked to me again after that.
Why would you say
You said that, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a compliment.
It wasn't.
Yeah, you did say you learned from your mistakes, bro. Apologize right now.
Young May, if you watching, because you're older MMA, and
Just stop, bro.
I'm about to fuck it up again.
You about to fuck it up.
I'm about to fuck it up.
I give you all these opportunities to better yourself, and look what you do, man. You shit on them.
Yeah. I was gonna make it like mature MA.
Mm-mm.
I thought
it's not a name.
Got you, because she still want to be young.
She still is.
She still is young. She younger than a lot of people.
Don't bring me into this.
You started this shit, man.
No, I didn't, bro.
You started this shit.
Do you see how you always find yourself apologizing for shit that you say?
Yeah, I do.
Live on the edge.
Nigga.
What's it like?
It's like biting into a York peppermint patty.
Brisk.
Going down the ski slope, 1,000 miles per hour with my shirt off, snow glistening off my nipples. That's how I feel on the edge.
Okay, so you a controversial motherfucker, bro.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah, you do. You be on the internet challenging people to fights and shit.
Yeah,
you do, man.
Yeah.
Stop
But
then, asking for smoke you don't want. Because there's a video.
I thought they was gonna be like, nah, I don't want it, too.
Man, it's a video of a nigga beating the mashed potatoes out your ass at that boxing match.
I didn't thought he was gonna go through with it.
And the fuck.
Crazy part was the nigga ain't eat no mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I didn't thought he was gonna
He
go
up some shit he ain't eat.
Yeah, I really thought the nigga was not gonna show up to this shit.
Jay, stop asking for this shit, man.
He showed up.
That nigga showed up.
Why would he not, bro?
I thought that I could whoop his ass.
W right quick.
Yeah. I brought my belt out. I had a belt. I was 0-0. I ain't beat nobody, and nobody ain't beat me.
You should have gave that nigga that belt after he whooped you. Here you go, bro. You are the champ.
Hey, you know what's funny about a boxing match, man?
The motherfucker who lose.
You think that shit gonna go your way?
No, you don't. Why?
Cause when
what shape was you in?
Man, I was shaped
to this?
like a W.
Bruh, you don't even have to see the fight to know who gonna win that motherfucker. It's all about how they introduce that motherfucker. The nigga who happy always gonna lose. The motherfucker who don't crack no smile or don't, nigga just be standing there.
The nigga came in fully dressed inside a fucking trench coat and some Tim boots, Timberlands.
Not playing with you.
I thought he was fixing to come and say he didn't want to fight.
Oh, okay.
No.
But he was fully dressed. That was his fight outfit.
Beat your ass close.
Yeah. And matter of fact, the whole fight is packed out, man. Remy Ma had just got out of jail. This was her first live performance.
Right.
Performing at this fucking fight.
Hey, it's me, Clayton English. Have you ever been comfortable at the house and wanted something new to eat? There's always something on DoorDash. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want, from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with contactless delivery drop-off settings. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and Cheesecake Factory. For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code 85South2021. That's 85South2021. Don't forget, that's 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change, terms apply. Subject to change, terms apply.
Damn, Jack.
And the whole cast of Power was in there.
For real?
Yes. Your Tommy, Rotimi, fucking your Joseph Sikora.
Star-studded.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Right.
It was fucking nuts. And I thought I was just gonna goddamn come in there and it was like talk some Andy Kaufman type shit.
No, why you be having these grandiose visions?
Where did you thought you was gonna just
I thought I was gonna pull an Andy Kaufman, bro.
against another grown man?
This was nigga fight every fucking week. Every week he was a real street fighter. And I thought the nigga thought that I could whoop his ass. But the nigga knew.
Jack, why?
Because he was losing every week. But so I thought he thought he could lose to me because I had one eye and I thought he was gonna be scared of that shit. Because I talked a lot of gangster shit. It wasn't a lot of niggas that was like fighting him that was talking that type of shit. But the only reason why I lost the fight, let's be honest.
They weren't, because that ain't what you supposed to do, my nigga. Especially if you can't fight.
No, I can fight. Listen, I whooped his ass for the first 45 seconds.
He was going to work.
But one thing I had to learn is that a fight and a boxing match is two different things.
It's 3 minutes?
It was 3 rounds.
And 2-minute rounds?
2.5-minute rounds.
Jack.
And I thought that I had enough stamina
Jack.
for at least 3 rounds.
You just be making shit worse than it has to be, my nigga.
Dog, if you in the streets, I whoop that nigga ass. If you get a nigga down on the ground in real life, you won the fight. Am I right or wrong? Because normally you would stomp him out. Am I right or wrong?
I mean...
Am I right or wrong? If a nigga get a nigga down and he starts stumping him out, he won the fight, right? But you can't stump a nigga out inside a boxing match.
Okay,
and
so you get the nigga down and you stomp him out, he get up and whoop your ass.
No, I couldn't stump him out because the referee wouldn't let me.
You got to fight to completion, Jack.
Yeah, and see, that's the part I wasn't privy to.
Yeah, you didn't win the first 45 seconds. You pissed him off enough to whoop your ass.
That's how you felt.
You warmed him
The
up.
entire time.
So I guess it's perspective. I guess it's perspective. It depends on who's watching the fight.
But you, my nigga, I don't never want to see you go through no shit like that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because you really ain't supposed to be out here fighting people with one eye anyway.
So let's stay right there.
You only supposed to fight.
Let's stay right there. Hold on. Let's stay right there. For them first 45 seconds, a nigga with one eye was giving that nigga the business. True or false?
Who knows? We're going to pull the footage up.
Run it.
And that's what you don't want.
Run it.
I'm cool with it.
No, because
Hey, bro, I dealt with my shit.
Because you was on your Money Mayweather shit. You was on the internet for about 3 weeks straight talking about how you was going to beat that nigga ass and how he was a bitch and posting his baby pictures and shit. And you really went all out promoting the fight.
Was you excited for me? Was you excited for me?
That part,
Were you excited for me?
No, I was scared for you.
No, nigga.
Why didn't you try to talk me out of it if you're really my friend?
Because, man, that was at the time.
Ain't no talking you out of shit,
You got to
buddy.
keep in mind when this was going on. This
Ain't no
is when
talking
you
you out
had
of
the
shit.
money, Jack. You wasn't answering nobody call. That's when you was on your better than y'all shit.
With the times that that I answer the phone for you, You ever took into account I might have just got my number changed or my phone might have been off?
Jack, I don't give a fuck. When the money ran out, you had my number.
Cause you didn't, I didn't know you was trying to reach me, but I knew how to get back with you.
Nah, because I had the same number. My number ain't changed.
Right, then that's why we here today.
I keep the same number because I'm arrogant like
Why didn't you tell me you was trying to reach me?
Because, listen, this is
You
how I
could've DM'd
operate.
me.
I keep the same number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have DM'd me, you could have told somebody else that you were looking for me, and let me ask you this, do you know that I would have answered the phone if I'd have got that information?
It's crazy, bro. You got to keep the same number so people you'll never speak to again will know.
They can hit you.
They could, but they'll
Karlous.
never. You would never answer it.
Karlous, let me ask you this question.
Don't hit me no more.
And keep in mind, I'm up in New York by myself.
Who gives a shit?
See how you do? You bring me up, then you take me
My
down.
bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You bring me up, you bring me up.
I know you, bro. Just you in New York by yourself.
I'm in New York by myself, man.
Okay.
You said you was going up there. I was like, nah, man.
And you remember you told me don't do it.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't gonna work.
I wish you
Don't listen
well.
to me.
He didn't never tell you it wasn't gonna work.
I
He
ain't
ain't
say it
even the
was
type
gonna
of
work.
nigga
I
who
just
would
said
say some
don't
shit
do it.
like that.
I was
What is the difference between it wasn't gonna work, but don't do it?
This nigga went from it ain't never gonna work to don't do it. Nigga, I was talking about.
Is that the same shit, y'all?
Kinda.
No.
Kinda. It's like you said, it's all about you.
It's not that's not constructive. And true or false, y'all?
You won't construct.
Oh, hold on, fuck this. Time out, I see what the fuck going on in this motherfucker. This your fucking show, and y'all niggas gonna agree with only these niggas.
Sit down. Sit
That's
down.
what's going on right now.
Excited, Jack.
Where is your gun?
Oh, y'all still can't hear me?
No.
I'm in the twilight zone out there bitch now.
No, your opinions are too controversial. That's what it is. We didn't tell these people not to agree
Edit
with
this
you.
part out, I'm
They
sorry.
just don't.
I'm sorry. I got it.
They made their own mind.
They
You didn't sway
chose.
anybody. It wasn't even the nigga that rode with you was like, nope. Keep in mind, man, that's your whole goddamn cousin. You can't even convince the niggas who with you. That has nothing to do with us. God is trying to tell you something, Jack.
What's God trying to tell me, Carl?
Talk to him.
man.
Come on,
Talk to the
man.
Lord. Just,
Put me on.
He all in your face. You just don't want to see him. Don't even make me go put this robe on, Jack, because you know since I got
Don't
my
put that
paperwork.
I know you got your certificate.
Since I got my paperwork, the message has been coming through clear. Now,
Sure
if you
enough.
need me to interpret something,
If
for
you don't mind,
well,
I'm here for it.
lay your burdens down.
Yeah. So with that particular situation, what was God trying to tell me right then?
Jack, you got caught up in the moment. You see, when you go to the carnival, they got all kind of wild shit to distract you. You got to stay focused on what the fuck going on.
You like
went up there
Pinocchio.
to be a comedian, ended up in porno movies and shit.
come on, man.
Bruh,
You're wild.
Why y'all always bringing up old shit?
you put comedy down to join the streets, Jack. You a whole thought. You done did all the shit that we tried to warn you about. Why you think that nigga said don't do it? Now you got all these cocaine stories.
I was on cocaine before I left. I was on cocaine before I left,
I
man.
don't believe that shit.
Yeah, 100%. It just got worse. I was able to afford it when I got there.
I'm glad you got some kind of excuse, because you done did a lot of shit that I was just like, what the fuck?
Why are you there? You are the most, like, it'd be good and it'd be what the fuck.
Okay,
For every good, how the fuck is Jack
Wait a
there?
minute. This is the perfect time to drop this message, because
Man.
there's a lot of people who watch this show that are not at our age yet, and they don't know that sometimes you have to look around the room. If somebody is doing better than you, outperforming you all the time, don't think it's because you ain't shit. Just keep in mind, they might be on drugs. It's just the message that came through right there.
Come on.
There's a lot of people out here that are taking shit that makes them better than you. This was you, Jack. Your cocaine was performance enhancing. You know? Look at the shit you did on it.
I inspired this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't just talk about drug use openly and then not try to drop some positivity on it. I learned that. Yeah. So don't do drugs.
These niggas are smoking drugs in front of y'all. That nigga did a whole Dare commercial, right? and smoking drugs. This is what niggas didn't want. When the shit first came out. When the shit first came out.
I learned this from you. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what I'm saying. That's the whole message you've been telling me since you got here. Am I lying? Right or wrong, y'all? Right or wrong? See? I thought that's what you was telling me. I thought God was telling you to tell me that, Jack.
This how this whole show gonna go the whole time.
Jack, this ain't
I'm in the Twilight Zone, right?
We are just the vehicles that they using to get these messages across, Jack.
It's not that y'all don't fuck with me, it's just that y'all fuck with them.
No, we want what's best for you.
What's best for me?
You made it happen, bro.
I'm letting you know,
you made it fucking happen.
That whatever you said, some of that shit true.
Dig. Okay. Now,
most of it.
Now, you had brought up something, Clayton, where you were saying that it was some things that you had seen me on, and you were wondering why I was even there.
No. Yeah.
Why you think Clayton be hating on
stuff.
you? Huh? You be asking questions like you think he...
No, I was trying to get clarity. I don't think, I don't think everybody hating on me. I think everybody waiting on me.
Ooh. If that ain't on the t-shirt, you slipping, Jack.
Let's go.
Jack, you slipping. You don't do merch no more?
Come on, man.
I came to you for merch. That's what the fuck is I'm doing here? I came for help. I came for deliverance.
Okay, let me give you 100 reasons why I fuck with you, bro. This ain't gonna be one of them shows. Give me some of your top 5 legendary Jack Thriller interviews.
I would have to go with Mike Tyson. I would say Busta Rhymes. Y'all interview Busta Rhymes. He's a
great interview.
Great interview.
Yo, let me tell you something. That nigga got the coldest voice a nigga ever had.
And the wildest part about it is when it was funny that you say that. Like his voice is so big and that whoever you think he is before you meet him, he doesn't have to meet that because who he is enough.
He gonna exceed it.
Yeah,
he can make anything sound interesting. Yo, I mean motherfucking breakfast, right? It's eggs, all types of cheese and shit, sausages, biscuits, orange juice and whatnot, water. You know I like water. I'll be like, nigga,
water. What was in the water?
I don't know, but
yeah,
whatever.
Dig. 50 Cent, most definitely.
Bro, how you link up with 50 Cent?
Before I moved to New York, me and my uncle was sitting on the couch and everything, and we was watching Tevin Smiley, and he was interviewing 50 Cent, and 50 Cent was saying,
wait a minute. When you say you and your uncle was sitting on the couch and everything,
yeah,
what's the and everything?
We was just goddamn trying to figure out what was the next move and stuff, you know.
I was just watching Tevin Smiley.
We was watching Tevin Smiley in the living room, in my apartment, and I had already done everything that I could do in my mind in Atlanta as far as the persona that I was going by at the time and the grind that I was going.
Were you Jack?
Here you go. Here you go.
No.
Here you go.
Were you Jack then?
Y'all always.
Why are you trying to? Why you trying to bury that part of the story? That's an important part of your legacy.
They don't even know. I'm asking, are you Jack? Then.
No, I wasn't Jack yet.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't Jack yet.
We can go.
Okay.
You have a lot of aliases.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can go.
Gotcha.
He could have been.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that so we can.
You can't bury the lead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're good.
And so he was saying he was looking for comedians, directors, and actors. He just started a new company called Cheetah Vision. And my uncle was like, hey man, you should go move up to New York and find 50 and whatnot and just use the same grind that you got down here up there. And it kind of confused me for a second because I was like, I don't know nobody in New York. And where would I even stay? And I had an uncle that stayed in New York. And he was like, I called my brother and I tell him to let you stay with him and everything for 6 months and see if you can get your shit together. And if you can, try to find this nigga. And just that in itself, it's 50 Cent. He's an icon already.
Right.
Why would he fuck with me? The guy
why he said that? Your uncle just saw that shit. He said it.
He saw it.
And they said, oh, this nigga got money. 50 Cent.
Yeah, and he'd fuck with you if you was up there. Yeah. And but from what I was listening to on the albums, it didn't seem like he'd fuck with me.
Nah, cause you was.
Cause he real direct about that shit. That nigga got one line where he said, "You getting money? I can't get nothing with you."
Then fuck you. It's real. It's definitely real. I took my uncle up on that offer, and I had told all the comedians in the game, I'm about to go move to New York and just go try my hand and see what's happening. You know, what I got to lose? I mean, you only live once. And like I said, I didn't get a lot of well wishes with this. Everybody was like, "You'll be back in no time." And but I had nothing to lose. I had nothing to look forward to. Everywhere I was staying at the time, I was getting evicted from. So I just went up to New York. Mind you, hold on, before I went there, I had a chance to go there to visit, and it was with my man Gabriel Hart. Shout
out to Gabe.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe.
Video God.
He was shooting a video for Fat Joe and the Locks. It was 2 different videos, 2 different days, and he wanted me to be assistant director on the videos and stuff. And so I took a ride with him, and we did Fat Joe video, and I made a relationship with Fat Joe that was like, he don't remember the shit, so I guess I really didn't.
You didn't?
Yeah.
In your mind, you did.
In my mind, we was friends.
Right.
Then the next day we did the Locks video, and funny thing on the Locks set, it was a dude that came on the set while I was outside, and the video was called Chase That Paper, and we was on Dunbar and DeKalb in Brooklyn. And he had said some shit like, "Hey man, listen," he was like, "Yo son, the Locks is in there. Yo, tell them niggas they gotta come out here and they gotta pay me to shoot the fucking video on this block. You're not gonna come up in our situation and goddamn just, know what I'm saying, shoot shit up here without checking in." And I was like, "Nigga, I don't wanna tell them that. I don't know these niggas." What the fuck? He said, "Nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out you if you don't go in there and tell them niggas that shit right now." I believed him.
He told you that?
He told me that. I went in and I said, "Hey, Gabe, there's some niggas downstairs. They said they gonna goddamn tear this whole video shoot down if we don't tell the Locks to goddamn pay them some money." He said, "Well, go tell them." I said, "Nigga, you tell them." So we were going back and forth, and he said, "Nigga," he pushed me to them niggas. And I said, "Hey, check the kids. It's a guy outside. He says that you gotta pay him to shoot the rest of the video here and whatnot, or he's gonna tear this motherfucker down." Yep, that is. And Jadakiss, he was like, "Hey, show me where he at." I gotta show you where he at. You want me to point the nigga? Now this nigga making me a snitch. And so I go out, and I'm like, "Yeah, this is him right here. This is the guy he said he's gonna fuck this whole shit up. If you don't," and they start slapping the nigga and whooping his ass up the street.
Whoa, that's enough.
Wait.
I don't know if you're supposed to be telling that story.
Yeah.
Well, we've been seeing a lot of things, strange things. It wasn't. It was some people.
Okay, so let's skip over that part.
Names.
Oh yeah, it was just.
Let's skip over that part, right?
Was,
you kind of get the picture of what probably would have happened.
See, this is why people stay mad at you.
Gotcha.
You can't be saying shit like that. Not with the internet.
Right.
Motherfuckers in Brooklyn gonna go back to October 2012 video shoot.
It was on 9.
And see,
March. It was March 31st, actually. March 31st, and it was about
tell no more
2:30
about nobody else. God damn.
And so I had called Rob Stapleton, and I was like, "Shit, I need to, if while I'm up here in New York, let me see if I'm funny in New York and whatnot, man. Hey, yo, Rob, hey, I'm here in New York, because when Rob would come to Atlanta, I would drive him around to his show.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get there later, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Rob was like, "I'm finna book you at the Dugout tonight, and I'm finna book you at Mocha's in Harlem." Boom. And so he booked me at Mocha's. I go up there with Smokey and shit, and then like Smokey asked me what my name is. I was like, "Hey, my name Honey Bun. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do comedy here tonight." He was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to do comedy." He said, "No, what's your name again?" I said, "My name is Honey Bun, but it's with a Z. A Z makes it masculine." And he was like, he was tripped the fuck out. He introduced me. I did well. I left there with Corey Fernandez is driving me around, by the way.
Shout out to Corey Fernandez.
Corey Fernandez takes me to the Dugout. I'm featuring for Capone this night by way of Rob Stapleton, and this is at Yankee Stadium. All of this is amazing to me. I go up there and I rip in front of Capone. Capone comes to me before he go on stage and say, yo, give me a number. Let's talk about this shit after I get off stage. He go up and do his thing, but while he was doing his thing, I met this girl. She was like, hey, wanna give you some pussy? We'll go back to her house, she give me some pussy and shit. I forgot to talk to Capone. Capone called me 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, maybe it was New York, bitch. I ain't had no, I'm trying to see if this pussy the same as in Atlanta. But anyway, Capone hit me up at 6 a.m. in the morning. He's like, nigga, I got $2,000 worth of shows for you and whatnot. Let's get it popping. I'm like, I don't live here. I live in Atlanta. And he was like, nigga, what the fuck you doing in Atlanta? You need to move here. And I'm like, damn, my uncle did say that I could come up here for 6 months and shit. So when I got home, I told my uncle, hey, yeah, let's run that. I moved up there August 6, 09. And in Harlem, off 146 between 7th and 8th. And I went to Times Square and I'm thinking to myself, man, what the fuck am I gonna do here? How the fuck am I gonna find 50 Cent here in all of this shit? Yeah, I see two guys that recognize me from doing sketches with Lil Duval and whatnot, and it was like, hey man, can we do some sketches for you and whatnot? You ain't gotta pay us. You know, we'll just throw the shit up on our platform just to let us know what I'm saying, take credit for it. So I was like, all right, first sketch we did together was a Michael Vick interview. Shit went viral. I called Karlous. Karlous helped me, you know what I'm saying, get some of the rhetoric down for the shit. And one of the sites that picked it up, along with all the other hosting sites, was thisis50.com, Vlad TV, and WorldStarHipHop.com. I was like, oh shit, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how I'm gonna find 50 Cent. So I went on to shoot more of these viral videos. 4 months later, 50 Cent hit me, Vlad TV hit me, and WorldStar hit me, wanted me to be personalities on their platform. And I went with 50 because that's who I came up here to meet. And it really happened. And so I meet him. He makes me a G-Unit comedian, puts me on Sirius Satellite Radio, and then I start doing interviews for thisis50.com. They don't give me any direction on how to be Jack Thriller.
You don't need no direction. You can't tell a nigga like you how to do what the fuck you do.
Right. I already knew what to do. Right. He already trusted me with that situation, and pretty much the rest is history from there. And then we just, you know what I'm saying, pretty much took it to the moon, because it was on at a particular time when, you know, he was battling back and forth with Rick Ross, and you know, he was kind of losing. But when we did this goddamn This Is 50 shit, this shit brought a whole nother life, changed the way niggas do interviews on platforms, and it's took over the world. I mean, so I'm a lot of these niggas' daddy that do interviews on websites right now.
That's why we don't do interviews. We just be in here talking.
I wasn't talking about y'all.
Yeah. Better not. Cause I call that dude that beat your ass on the bucket.
Yeah, so that's how that happened.
Yeah.
So the honey bun thing, right?
Huh?
So my stage name was Honey Buns before it was Jack Thriller.
What was it?
It was Honey Buns, but it was with a Z. The Z makes it masculine.
Yes, and you would say that every time.
100%.
That's what you have to keep in mind. You would always, whenever somebody would question your shit, that would be your response.
100%.
The Z make it masculine.
And where that came from is Cedric the Entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer used to have this joke about delicious. Yeah, I'm not finna call no grown-ass man delicious. And I thought it was the funniest shit in the whole fucking world. There was a joke about a guy that wanted you to call him some shit that made people uncomfortable, but you remembered it and it stood out, and it made me laugh my ass off at 14 years old, to the point where, like, if I ever start doing comedy, I need a name like Delicious, but not Delicious, because people don't know that's where the fuck it came from. So at the time, it was some shit called the chat line in Atlanta. The chat line is like the internet on the phone.
Yeah.
And so me and my brother would be on the chat line. I got a brother that we just a year apart. He's younger than me, and we would be on there meeting girls and at fucking Avondale Mall, the Underground Mall. You know, everybody, that's what they would own that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And so one day I was on the chat line, and I was in this room, and it was a dude. I was talking to this girl, and this dude came in. He said, "Hey, my name is Honey Bun. I hope your mama die. Bye." And I bust out laughing. I thought it was the funniest shit in the whole fucking world. And then he came.
What was you watching?
I was on the chat on the chat line.
That's what a motherfucker said.
He said, "My name is Honey Bun. I hope your mama die." Bye. And then I went to the next room, and I was just like probably 30 minutes later, and I'm just chilling and shit, talking to this another girl and whatnot, and nigga coming again, hey, my name Honey Bun, I hope your mama died, bye. And I laughed the same way I laughed the first time I had heard it. Go into another room 15 minutes later, same nigga come in, hey, my name Honey Bun, I hope your mama died, bye. And I laughed the same way again. And I was like, that's it, that's my delicious. That's who I'm gonna be when I start doing.
Line, my nigga.
Yeah, come from child. I'm 14 years old. So what I would,
you was 14 when
I was 14 years old.
I call myself Honey Bun.
I was 14. Hold on, this is a good part right here. I had dropped out of school, right? So
At
I ain't had, I was done. My mom, I had done got goddamn expelled out of fucking school, cause I was fighting every day. Got into a fight with this girl. She was fine as hell. She looked like Prince and whatnot. Her name was Adrian or some shit like that.
Bro, I'm so fucking done with this nigga, man.
When you out of school, you don't got nothing to do. You trying to figure life out. What's gonna happen to me next?
Bro, you dropped out of school.
I went in and I was read in high school. I went in 96, came out 96.
And you beat a girl ass.
I didn't beat the girl.
96 came out.
I didn't win.
She
I didn't
win.
fight.
She had to fight.
You know, she beat my ass.
She had to fight.
She definitely beat my ass.
She had to fight.
Because you know how the motherfucker's so fine, you like, I'm not gonna hit you back. Y'all ever had that one of them fights?
No.
I was feeling on the while she was whooping my ass. But anyway, I was calling into the Ryan Cameron morning show every morning on Hot 9. It was Hot 97.5.
And what you was saying?
And like I was Honey Bun on there. And like, hey, my name Honey Bun. What's going on? How y'all doing? Blah 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 blah. Ryan thought it was a great character, and he'd invite me to the morning shows to come do the morning show with him and Rashawn Ali. And I would do that shit for like the next 2 years. And I had got this job at AmeriCorps. AmeriCorps, I was 17 years old at this particular time, and I'm calling into the Ryan Cameron Morning Show. This job that I have, they've taken me to elementary schools and shit to teach kids how to read, but they don't know I dropped out of school. I could barely read myself, but I was good enough for kindergarten through 5th. So anyway, one of the girls that I was working with, she worked at Phillips Arena. At this particular time, it was the Kings of Comedy was coming to town. And I was like,
wait a minute, bro. You taught the kids?
Yeah,
As Honey Buns.
No, I was for Randy Pride.
Okay.
Bruh, this
Randy
nigga
Pride.
about to kill me, man.
For Randy Pride?
For Randy Pride, that's what my real name is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. You was your real name.
Yeah, my real name was for Randy Pride.
Don't say your name. You ain't gotta say your real name.
So it was, Mr. Pride. People would call me Mr. Pride.
Gotcha.
So the girl, she worked with me. She worked at Phillips Arena.
Bruh.
And when the Kings of Comedy came to town, I asked her could she give me some tickets to that shit. And she gave me some tickets to Phillips Arena to go see Kings of Comedy. And Ryan Cameron was opening up for the Kings of Comedy. And in front of 20,000 people. And I was like, oh shit. And he was ripping that motherfucker too. That's what the fuck I am. That's what I want to be. And that's how the whole comedy thing started. So next week, I went to the Chris Tucker Comedy Club and whatnot. And
Chris Tucker, had that spot.
Yeah, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
And the Keys.
I ain't go up there. I want to go doing comedy then.
Oh, you want to do a comedy then?
Yeah.
The Keys and Steve Brown was on the show that night. And they let me open up for him and whatnot. And I did fairly well. Good enough to come back. And that's how I started doing comedy, as Honey Buns. But nobody was fucking with that Honey Bun shit, because that was, at the time, it wasn't cool to be gay and whatnot, but I wasn't gay. But people didn't know that I wasn't gay because my name was Honey Buns. So then, like, it was hard trying to convince niggas, no, I'm not gay, that's just what my name is. I'm Honey Bun. And so now, if people looking at me like I'm a fake gay nigga and whatnot. Name Honey Bun. But then at the same time,
Why you name yourself that?
Because I named
Why is that your name?
Yeah, and then my finishing joke, because I was a stripper at the time too. I was stripping at pinups. I would strip down to my chaps and whatnot and da. So it just the Honey Bun thing made too much sense. I had blonde hair. I had a chain shirt on. So people thought niggas didn't want to fuck with me, man. And so I was making it hard for myself.
We knew.
Yeah, I was making it hard for myself. But if you got to know me, you were like, oh shit, this nigga not gay. Yeah, I fuck with him, man. He pretty cool.
But you would look at you and you'd be like, he got that chain shirt on.
Yeah, and the chaps.
Under his regular shirt.
Yeah, and I had the tailway pants and shit. Yeah, it was a lot. I was doing too much. I was in my way.
No, but it was.
But I was trying to find myself.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Shock value.
Yeah, it was the shock value thing. So I was working at pinup stripping, I was doing comedy, and I was working at the Velvet Room bouncing at the same goddamn time. So I was bouncing niggas out the club, would come see me at Uptown Comedy Club, and like, hold on, that's the nigga that kicked us out the club last week, man. So nigga went out their way to boo me at the comedy club. You know what I'm saying? So it was just all a big clusterfuck at the same time. And so that's how that happened.
Yeah, a very interesting life, like Joe Dirt.
Dig. Oh.
Shit off the ground now. That's, the African.
Yes, Torre Designs, by the way,
That's
once again.
Yeah, man.
Black business.
Jack, bro, you crazy as hell, man.
I wouldn't say that I was crazy. I would say there was a method to my madness, and then I just, I was just trying to just push the envelope and figure out exactly what my place inside the game was and whatnot. And I wasn't scared to be what I wanted to be, but I always knew it was gonna be some shit that was gonna help push the culture forward, and that was gonna change the game. I always knew that. Mm-hmm. So I ain't give a fuck what you thought about me. Who the fuck is you?
Who, me?
You
don't know who he
figuratively. Figuratively.
Oh,
meaning,
that was the attitude.
Yeah.
I'm high, bro. I didn't know.
Hey, Karlous, if you go back, Clayton, if you go back, man, did I give a fuck about what niggas thought about me?
Not at all.
Even a little bit.
Not at all.
And if you had a problem with me, we could do it in any kind of way you wanted to do it. But I didn't want to fight you. But if you wanted to fight me, we could do it.
Oh.
We could do it.
We could do it.
But I don't want to do it.
But I will.
But I will.
We've seen a lot.
If that's what you like.
We've seen a lot of legendary fights on those comedy nights.
Yeah, a lot of legendary nights. Lots
Ain't
of
nothing
legendary
like ain't nothing like an Atlanta show where a fight break out and the show keep going.
And the show must
and
see that's the thing too.
Pistols don't get pulled, that show continue.
And see that's what people gotta understand, that life do go on no matter who you mad at.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. You got a lot of quotables, man. One of my favorite ones is, one man's trash is another man's garbage.
What did that mean to you, Karlous?
Hey, man.
What did that mean to you? May I get another water, please?
Here you go. I got one right here.
Okay, thank you so much. God damn!
The Jesus story? Man, come on.
Yeah.
You got a lot of them joints, man.
You done told it.
I told a Jesus story.
You did.
Would y'all like to hear the Jesus story? Hey, Karlous, time out. Fuck this, I did this wrong.
Isn't it?
Ask them, do they want to hear the Jesus?
No, you just did. You just did. Bruh, fuck this, man.
It's your show, nigga.
No, it ain't.
I just see what the fuck going on here, bitch. Yeah, I did.
No, you straight.
Karlous says.
Jack, you welcome. This is the trap house. Ain't no rules in here. Right? I'm just in
Okay,
this.
just the humor me.
Humor you.
Humor me.
Humor you.
Humor me.
Jack.
Hey, humor me. Come on. For me.
Everybody know you the wildest nigga in the game, bro. Tell us the Jesus story, please. Please, Jack.
Do it my way.
Humor me.
Okay. Do y'all want to hear the Jesus story? That's me.
Do y'all want to hear the Jesus story? Anything for you, Jack.
This nigga.
All right. So this is 1996. We Onyx. It's myself.
No, it's not.
Oh shit! It's 2006.
about,
I'm high. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, it's fucking not.
It's 2000. I'm high.
It's not. No.
I was wondering where I lost you at. I was like,
No, like,
what you mean? How the fuck you gonna tell me that this happened in 96?
Because I thought he was doing a bit. I was like, man, let this nigga go.
It's 1996.
Yeah,
Oh my
we was on
God,
96 too
no.
long.
No.
Yeah.
When was it?
It was 2006.
That
10 years
sounds
later.
more
Time
accurate.
flies.
That's more accurate.
Yeah, 2006 at Onyx. and I was with Food Stamp and Chris Jones. And we was at a Jeezy video shoot, and the shit was called Throw the Money by Slick Puller and Blood Raw. And the whole concept of the video is throwing the money. You remember that shit?
Don't shake that ass, bitch.
I'm gonna throw this money.
Yeah.
Go on, shake that ass, bitch. I'm gonna throw this money.
Yeah.
Go on, shake that ass, bitch. I'm gonna throw this money. Mm-hmm. So, the nigga, Jesus was like, hey, let's get the comedians and shit in here, and let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna start throwing the money first and shit, and then we're gonna blend everybody in. It's like 100 dancers on stage. And they had gave us like bags of money to throw.
So Jesus said, let's get the comedians in here.
Yeah, he said that. And then mind you, they gave us complimentary cocaine, everything, come through the door and whatnot.
Bro, shut your ass up, bro. Ain't nobody gave you no
people, I was gonna sell it, but it was for
shut the fuck up, man. You don't go get somebody in.
You know how you go to the club and they give you free drinks?
Nope. I don't know shit.
Nope.
And you know the Jesus, Mr. 17.5.
Man, shut the fuck up. You know, you can't get on here talking about somebody gave you some complimentary.
It was complimentary. He didn't sell it to me.
Hey, man.
He was looking out for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your story, bro.
Yeah. Come on. This is my interpretation of the situation.
All right.
Yeah.
It's your story.
Dig. So anyway. Anyway, we got the money. We about to throw the shit, the videos in full swing and shit. And you know, while we over here like acting this whole thing out, it just dawned on me that this money's real. And it's $100 bills. At first, when you looking at it, you like, it ain't no fucking way they gonna give us goddamn a whole bag full of $100 bills just to throw, and she just trust us to do this shit. It doesn't make sense to me. No matter how many thugs are in the room, no matter how many guns and all other stuff that's inside of here that could make it impossible for you to get out with your life. And you know, it doesn't sound right. You gonna just trust us with this money. But it was some that was just inside of me, man. I'm not a thief either. I want to throw this out there. I'm not a thief. But there's something about $100 fucking bill. And especially when you ain't doing well in life. And they just goddamn had me fucking turned all the way to fuck on.
It's temptation.
It's a temptation, bro. You don't do that front. You don't do that shit in front of a nigga that needs that shit.
You don't dance with that in front of the
You don't.
peasants.
So goddamn, I had the money and I was throwing and I was like grudgingly trying to peel it off my fucking hand and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying? I like, man, let me see what complimentary cocaine. Sniff that shit. I had on these pants that had scrunchies on the bottom, kind of like these. And you know when your pants is a scrunchie, it's automatically a bag now. It's a fucking bag. I done filled my whole pants up with fucking $100 bills and whatnot. I look like I got booty shots. I done went to Dominican Republic whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Food Stamp, he's scared out of his fucking mind. Smokey, Chris Jones, they was terrified because they was with me.
Damn.
And they thought it was all for one for all.
Bruh.
They could have sworn that we all was going to die together that night. And I was like, no, you not. But you should.
What were they saying to you?
They were telling me to stop stealing the money because they see me stealing the money. And I told them, I don't fucking care. The food stamp was like, yo, Honey Bun, they gonna kill you, bro. And I looked at him back, just coked up, crazy. I like, nigga, they gonna have to. Cause I'm not leaving here without this fucking money, bro. I'm not leaving here, bro. I don't understand why the fuck y'all are not stealing this fucking money. This don't make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't understand why nobody else inside this room is stealing the money with me. I don't get it. It's real money. It's $100 bills. I could see you letting a couple of ones slide. I can see it.
There you go.
I can see it.
Showing the video. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So it's crazy. It's pandemonium. The hoes is excited. They're excited. They food stamp. They look excited, but they were really scared. They were terrified.
For you?
They was terrified for them. They didn't care about what was going to happen to me. They just didn't want whatever was going to happen to me to spill off on them because they was with me. And I didn't want it to happen to them too because I've had my ass whipped before, and I know trouble don't last always. I know whatever is about to happen, I'm going to heal from it. We're going to get past this. This too shall pass. But what we not going to do is leave this fucking money here, though. So I waited a couple of more takes till I couldn't fit no more money inside my pants and shit. And I knew it was worth it to die.
Stuffed.
And nigga, I was a stuffed animal. And so I can see niggas looking at me, all the goons, all the thugs, the BMF niggas, they was looking crazy. And I thought, I didn't know if they was on the same page with me or they was on some...
What you mean?
On the same page with me, like, go, do it.
They be like that.
Because you want to see a nigga win. You want to see a real nigga winning out here. It's a lot of shit that I was doing their heart wouldn't let them do. They wanted to do it. And niggas, they don't ever get it twisted. Niggas want to see a nigga, the villain, get away with the money. It's true or false. You want the nigga to get the fuck away. You heard about that girl the other day on the news and shit that got the $1.2 million in her account. It'd have been great if it went her way.
Wow.
Right.
She tried to put it in another account and everything.
She tried to put it did.
I'm gonna switch this. She switched accounts at the same bank. You know what? Just, I
want to make a withdrawal. I want everything. 37% too.
Come on.
I knew it was time to leave.
Right.
I made my way towards the door after the next take.
Yeah.
I was walking through there, valleys of the shadow of death, and I would fear no evil. For thou art with me.
Come on.
And what you walking? Just walking past. How far to the door? How far to the door?
Man, you see how far that door is right there?
Yeah.
It was about another length from where I am right here. It was double this to the door.
Okay, to the door.
Yeah, it would double that to the door.
All right.
And so I was walking through thugs and shit with guns and knives and all that other stuff and alligators, all that shit. And I could, in my mind, they said, do it. And I was getting closer and closer to the door. And all of a sudden, this nigga get in front of the fucking door, Jeezy bodyguard. This nigga look like the last nigga you got to goddamn kill on Killer Instinct, man. And he said, hey, nigga, what the fuck is you doing with my nigga Jeezy money, man? Take that motherfucking money out your pocket, motherfucker. He said, the money is for the bitches. And I looked at him and I said, nigga, I'm one of the bitches. And then he said, man, dawg, what the fuck is you doing stealing the money? I said, I'm behind on my tires and my rent late and shit. As soon as I said, that nigga slapped the shit out of me like 17 times. But it was real fast. It was so fast I didn't know he did it. Only way I knew he did it because I was looking around and niggas was like, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga just slapped the shit out of me. And so I knew.
You got slapped by other people's reactions?
By reactions, because it was in slow-mo and everything. And so I knew that I wasn't gonna win this fight going straight up with this nigga.
Damn.
And so I pulled back, I hit this nigga in the chest, knocked him down, ran over him like the Kool-Aid man, knocked down strippers trying to get the fuck up out the door. I was just Donkey Konging my way out that motherfucker. I kicked open the fucking door I thought was locked. It wasn't locked. My foot went through the glass, all that shit. Cut my leg up right here. All this shit was cut up. You saw money and blood coming out my leg right here.
Oh, this nigga,
I'm running down Cheshire Bridge Road. It's fucking $100 bills like flying through the air. I go back and I grab the $100 bills. I thought it was niggas chasing me, but it wasn't nobody chasing me. Nobody was chasing me.
So you ran, nobody was chasing
No
you.
one was chasing me. I run down the street to a Holiday Inn and I jumped in the bushes like on a cartoon. And you know when you see a nigga jump in the bushes on the cartoons, it looks safe enough.
Soft.
It looks soft. It wasn't. I scratched my whole body and my face up, all that in the bushes, and I stayed there real still with fucking twigs in my ass, in my arms, all of that shit. And I was trying to stay quiet. And I pulled my phone out of my pocket and I called Karlous. And I said, Karlous, come get me. Jeezy trying to kill me. I'm at a Holiday Inn down the street from Onyx, man. Please. And he kept on asking me all these questions. I said, nigga, come get me, motherfucker. He thought I was playing or some shit. And he comes, picks me up. And I get home and I count all the money up. And food stamp and Smokey, Chris, they asked me would I split the money with them, and I told them to kiss my motherfucking ass. Go to hell, bitch.
Amen.
And I tried not to talk to them since.
That's fucked up.
For not having my back.
You know how this nigga is, bro. He'll call you and say any fucking thing. So, like, who knew he was really out there?
Still.
Whole time I'm doubting this nigga ain't out there. Fucking pick up out the bushes, bro. Shit crazy.
Still.
Hey, man.
And he picked me up, man. He can't, this is what friends do. He picked me up, man. Thank you, bro. Y'all give it up for Karlous.
Fuck that. Don't clap for me. Don't shut up.
And then what'd he do?
He didn't ask me for no gas money, nothing. He took me
What he did after he picked you up?
Yeah, drop him off.
He dropped me off. I don't even think he knew what the whole scope of the story was.
I didn't, man. And that nigga stayed far, too.
I stayed
trying to kill me.
That, yeah.
Bro, that's
when you
what
when a
he kept
nigga,
saying, too,
hey,
huh?
you know, it makes sense to me, but now that I really recount the whole thing, I see why he didn't believe me.
Bruh.
It does sound
Because
stupid.
when you call comedians, they be bullshitting so much, bruh. You never know if they talking shit for real or not. Man, what you up to? Shit, just working this shift up here at Waffle House. I get off at 1:30. Quit bullshit. No, for real. Man, shut your ass up. I'm getting off the phone. Comedians bullshit too much.
Hey, let me ask you this though. How often would I bullshit?
All the time.
That's what you remember?
Man, you a bullshitting ass nigga.
Get the fuck out of here. Clayton, that's how you remember me too?
No. I mean, it's two ways. Yeah, when you get on your bullshit, you bullshitting, but you be on some real shit, another 30%.
Bruh, every time I see you, man, you be on some bullshit.
What does bullshit mean?
But I'm just
Define
saying,
bullshit.
It's just Jack Thriller shit. You doing shit like that. You know.
Oh, I get it.
At any moment, you might do some random ass strange shit.
Okay, I see what you're going. So, got you.
But it ain't like you like oh, here he go, man.
Right.
You just never.
I only do shit that affect me.
Yeah.
It ain't. I never brought nobody down with me.
That's what I'm saying. You live on the edge, bro.
Yeah, 100%, and I'm accountable.
There you go.
I'm super accountable. I never put nobody inside of my shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And so I think that's something that's always been a one of my strong points.
You're larger than life. That's what they. That's
how they size it up.
Yeah, you live in.
Because you know what it is. Like I said before, I understand that you only live once, bro. And like, if you don't do this shit the way you want to, you'll be on your deathbed saying, "Hey, I played it way too safe." Do you want to be that nigga?
Nah, bro. Because you live more than once. You live every day. You die once.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you tried to do.
That's what happened, Jack.
They don't believe that. You live once, Karlous.
And just like
you're
said,
lucky enough to
once.
wake up every day.
And just like you said earlier,
Yeah.
fuck what they think, and not them specifically.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack. You can't just be saying shit you ain't living by.
No, 100%. And I every day, like I said before, I really.
You know what I have? If I give a fuck what they think, Jack, nothing. I didn't build this empire giving a fuck what no one thinks. It's all me, baby. I take the risk, so I do the cutting.
And at what point did you get to that space inside of your life, Karlous?
Jack, I ain't never gave a fuck. I'm talking about from the first day I went outside. I'm talking about right off the porch. I ain't giving no fuck. Never did. Fuck I want to be like them for.
I never seen you imitate anyone.
No.
I never seen that.
Well, I'm telling you my motherfucking thing, Jack. I don't do imitations.
No, never did that.
Never do it.
No impersonation.
No, man.
You always mastered the art of being Karlous.
I'm authentically me at every chance I get.
100%.
Yes, very much so. Good, bad, and ugly.
And one thing about Karlous too, man, I remember when he first got here, you know, he hit the ground running.
One of the first guys I met when I came here. Shawty, the first comedian that I seen perform in Atlanta, though.
Where you saw him perform?
Oh, I was staying out here by Club Babes at a hotel. And he
Babes.
he was hosting the amateur night at Babes. He was talking shit too. He was on fire that night. No, for real. This was probably about.
You going crazy.
This was probably in 04. This was even before I moved to Atlanta. Yeah. So shout out to Shawty.
Yeah, shout out to Shawty.
But then when I came for the Coming to the Stage audition, I met you and K-Dub and.
No, you did shit before that.
What?
You did Hell Day.
No, that was after.
That was after.
Yeah, Coming to the Stage was probably in what, 04?
You did Yo Mama. Y'all remember Yo Mama on MTV?
That was all after that.
That was after too?
All of that was after.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like 07.
Yo.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
We started in 05.
When did you move to New York?
09.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, we started in 04, 05. Yeah.
There was a lot happening in a short period of time. The point I was trying to make, even with saying all that you always been doing your thing, and you came
I'm
out the
always
gate.
gonna be doing my thing.
Yeah, you always knew exactly what you wanted to do. And
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you took it to a whole nother level. And
Well, just know that all the work that you put in under whatever name that you choosing to use is not in vain. Yeah, you had some legendary moments out here in these streets, and we saw you come with a lot of creative new directions that wasn't, going from a perspective that a lot of people wasn't coming from, and you actually put in the work to make the shit work.
100%. It's about put yourself on, bro. Don't wait for nobody else to do nothing for you.
Yeah,
You
that's
put
real.
people onto a lot of shit.
100%, man. You know, like I said, we all got the same 4 hours and shit.
No, we don't.
We don't?
Nah, man.
We don't. Well, what's the difference between mine and yours?
You still got the pizza? Fucking with the pizza people? You don't fuck with the pizza people?
Now, not doing it. My contract was up on that. It was weed pizza, weed infused pizza and whatnot.
I ain't having in Atlanta though, so.
Yeah, but I'd like to start my own little franchise out here. You know, everything opening up now. As soon as they legalize cannabis in Georgia, we're gonna figure that shit out.
They about to legalize it.
Yeah, 100%.
In the meantime, we just smoking medical marijuana.
Dig.
Yeah, for our knees and shit.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Weed game.
Old nigga shit. My knee. My leg. Ooh, coach, my leg.
Dig.
Man. Play me some pimpin', J-O-N. Me and my nigga Jack Thriller, man. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. Feel me? Bruh. Every time I get with this nigga, I always end up laughing my motherfucking head off.
This nigga stupid, bro.
Yeah, I
You
appreciate
hilarious. You been funny as fuck.
You always
and
funny,
we
bro.
don't know why you feel like you ain't get that, but you should have. And
Hold on, wait. You don't feel like what? I feel like what?
like when you was saying you don't like all the politics of the game and shit, as far as the comedy.
No. When I was saying that, what I was saying, Clayton, is that I just saw something that was a little bit more simpler for me, and I feel like don't go against the grain.
But check this out, though.
That's what I meant.
But looking at it in retrospect, this is what you actually did, though. You used your comedic talents to go do something that didn't have shit to do with telling jokes.
Right.
And that's the whole point of it. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
You show niggas how to do interviews.
Stand-up is the
How they
intro
do
to
it.
get, that's the vehicle that can get you all the other shit. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you did that, you know what I'm saying? And you took your stand-up jokes and all the shit you worked on over the years, and you turned it into a whole motherfucking personality enterprise, nigga, media company, 105 episodes of some rap shit, 100 and something episodes of This Is 50 dropping every week. Come on, man. You gotta get your props while you on.
Party and bullshit. Let's not forget party and bullshit. let's not forget part of bullshit.
Multiple videos, multiple viral sketches. Come on, man.
Let's not forget, goddamn, I am a podcast. I do top. I make sure niggas get it. I'm in the top 5 of a lot of niggas' podcasts.
Yeah, you be at
the greatest episodes.
Yeah, you done jumped in on a lot of episodes of Drink Champs and shit. You know all the hitters in the game, man. You really a living legend out here in these streets.
100%.
Yeah.
You didn't say nothing wrong right there.
No, man, I give you all your props, man. You one of them niggas who really made this internet shit and made a lane and gave a blueprint. Shit, you probably made some of this shit possible just by putting that media out. Now look at niggas just sitting there watching us. It take a long time to figure the internet out.
100%.
We drop some short ass content. They ain't want that. We drop some, medium length content. They want the longest fucking shit ever. I don't know why they love us this much.
Well, it's just one of those things, like, you just got to keep on just throwing things out and see what stick.
Yeah.
Sometimes we overthink this shit.
Right.
And then instead of just doing the work, keep on going, and when when God say it's time to take it to another level, and take it to another level. That's what it is.
On some real nigga shit, though, you had, on some comedian shit, you had one of the last Patrice O'Neal interviews that he did, right?
Yeah, 100%, man. Patrice was a really, really amazing guy, and he was a big fan of mine, too. We hung out, and he invited me over to his house and shit, and we would just talk for hours and everything before we even did the interview. And I didn't know, he never told me that he was dying. All that was a shock to me.
Yeah.
And then when we finally did do the interview at Caroline's on Broadway, it was just so, it was very spiritual, and it was very introspective. And it was real deep, and I appreciate it even more now.
Do you have any interviews or content that you got in the vault that you look back on and be like, I ain't even gonna drop it?
No, I put out everything, Karlous.
For real?
I put out everything, and I got a bunch of different ideas that I want to do, and I got a bunch of different ideas that I would like to reintroduce, like from the
like
weekly.
What? Throw me something. Throw me one.
So disrespectful. Remember So Disrespectful?
Let's change it. Let's make it So Respectful.
So Respectful. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%, because I'm different now.
So Disrespectful was my shit, but it did get you in a lot of beef.
Yeah, it got me in a lot of beef.
You took the heat for a lot of shit, on some comedian shit.
100%.
Right.
100%. And then one thing about taking, being that person that doing the shock and jock shit, as you like to say,
you a risk taker, though. Nobody else could do the shit that you do, bro.
Yeah, I was lucky.
It just be your jokes infused into how you interview. It's your sense of humor.
Yeah,
and you know what's funny is
like
you said, motherfuckers who know you know that even if you go out and say some foul ass shit, you the type of nigga who would come up and say, hey man, you know I love you. You wanna cook it? And really have cookies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you that type of nigga. I ain't never seen you do no shit that was malicious.
That's where I was trying to go right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nothing that I ever did was malicious.
And that's why it's always fun to be around you, because nigga, even when you do say shit that be considered off the charts, off the chain, it ain't never no shit to be like.
100%. I was just playing. I was just kidding. We entertaining, and that's as far as it goes. After a while, people started to understand that's what I would do when you see me on the red carpet.
Yeah.
I'm a red carpet king.
Right. Ain't no telling what the fuck this is.
Ain't no telling what's gonna happen, and I ain't know what I was gonna do either.
Yeah.
I just followed my heart the whole time.
That's all you gotta do.
That's hard.
Yeah. Another show. Yeah. Do You Think About Me? A relationship show.
Yeah.
Where I'm giving relationship advice.
You got to, but don't be on there being all thirsty now, because by this time
No, I got a girlfriend now.
You done had enough pussy where you don't have to keep slutting yourself out.
85 South got me a new girlfriend too, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Girl, didn't I tell you?
All right.
Yeah. When I came to you like Big Red,
I got a new condo and a goddamn a new job off 85 South with this weed brand with my man Wax. You know Wax.
You ain't bring me no weed though.
I didn't know that we could put it on the table and all that. I did bring you some actually, Karlous. I just didn't bring it out right now.
I appreciate
was gonna talk to you first, but this is your show.
Bring me some weed off camera.
Yeah, 100%, because I didn't want you to go through what I went through at the video shoot when niggas would give me complimentary.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
But one thing about me is, I don't steal nothing.
Yeah. I didn't steal it. I took that.
I don't take either.
I took that.
No, because
Hey, how many niggas would have did the same shit I did?
No.
By round of applause. Y'all some puss ass niggas,
no,
man.
it's just that you know.
Y'all some hoes. Y'all some real hoes.
You in the room full of motherfuckers who went to college and graduated.
I apologize.
That's why they
y'all.
don't agree with all
no,
that
No, I
negativity.
apologize.
Yeah.
100%, man. Hey, I'm really proud
It's
of y'all.
not that type of crowd. I mean, you gonna get a lot of people agree with you in the comments. Like, they trying to hold Jack, man. That nigga really be, yeah, man. Not in this room. Look at these people. They got futures and shit.
100%.
Yeah.
You not a real talk. You shout out to you once again. Karlous, Clayton, and everything, giving these up and coming young black folks and jobs and shit.
But look at this. The same way you use your platform to open it up, man. It's gotta be bigger than you, man.
Hey, bro, what did Jay-Z say about if you the only millionaire inside your clique, then nigga, you not rich.
Yeah.
You supposed to put everybody on, so if you fall off, then nigga can help you
Everybody
out.
come
And
together.
when I don't understand why that we don't understand that as a people.
If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged.
Come
and
on now.
nobody falls because we will all be each other's crutches.
Come on now.
Yep.
Or something like that.
To that effect.
Hey, Mike Tyson told his story, right?
One thing we can't do though.
What that?
Drink Army from one cup, pass it around the room.
No, ain't nobody drinking no Armadale.
But that's
I'm
the
sorry.
ritual.
I ain't drinking no Armadale. Fuck that.
I'm like,
Oh, that shit that Jay-Z had that
a long time ago.
but I'm like the dog
Yeah.
when it comes to the film. I don't speak, but I understand.
100%. But it's important to put your folks on it.
Yeah, please.
You know, like I said, I really appreciate you guys opening up your platform and letting me bring the relationship show. Let me bring
No, it's not about letting you, bro. It's just like, we want this thing to be big, bro. And you the type of motherfucker who know exactly what you doing. It's not about, us putting you on. And you so much shit you gonna put us on. This is a partnership, Jackie.
Damn, Karlous, the way you put, see, I like what you're talking about with this right here, man.
No, listen.
This makes sense to me.
Hey, Lou, come here. Listen, Jack, we want to bring you to this family. Because you're an earner, okay?
You know what you're capable of. We've seen your work.
Now listen, we're going to cut you in. But you're going to work your way in. It's not going to be easy.
I know how that works.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Just give me the ball.
Oh, listen. It's not about giving you the ball, kid.
What is it about?
You got to play the fucking outfield first.
I'm an angel in the outfield. Remember that movie? That shit with Dover Foot, right?
You ain't no fucking movie, kid.
Okay.
Shit is fucking real out here.
You're Jack.
You don't look like you gonna ever get old.
Listen, that guy right there, listen, he is never gonna be old. He's as old as he's ever gonna be. How old do you think he is?
Niggas are serious.
That's a good question. That's a good fucking question.
One thing you don't do.
You look exactly the same as you when I first met you, man.
Yeah.
But if I was I wouldn't put my eye on it, but if I was to guess.
No guess. Don't do shit like that. That's negativity and witchcraft right there, Jack.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
When you do shit like that on the internet, man, people start getting weird, man. Don't trust me, man. I do this.
No. When after you had just called me out on it, and you were like, I see why that wouldn't be the right thing to do to another man.
Yeah.
Is to guess his age or ask him when their birthday is.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Bake him a cake?
Yeah.
Why you the fuck? Nigga, when your birthday?
It don't matter when his birthday is.
These are questions that
Just
niggas shouldn't be
we
asking.
should know when his birthday.
You supposed to find out it's a nigga birthday.
Why nigga your birthday? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Capricorn, nigga, what are you doing?
Like niggas shouldn't have shit in common together.
I never say that.
That's not what you say.
When you asking niggas when their birthday is, what type of shit is that, Jack?
Or did you eat yet?
Yeah, don't. Why are you worried about another nigga well-being?
Right.
The less you know about a nigga, the better.
100%.
Oh.
So with that being said, we never ran trains before.
Who the fuck is we, Jack? Who is we? Me and you don't like the same kind of chicks?
That's one.
That's why we've been friends for so long. I don't hang around niggas that's interested in the type of women I'm interested in. We ain't gonna get along.
Hold on, tell me, what kind of women you think I'm interested in?
Nigga, I seen the women you be with. You ain't never gotta worry about me.
Hold on, you trying to, is you shitting on my girl?
No, I ain't shitting on your girls. I'm just saying you ain't never gotta worry about me messing with none of them. That's not what I'm saying.
You ain't never saw me with nobody you like.
Nobody. If she like you, I don't like her.
I like where you're going with this.
Oh, hell no. You fuck Jack, I don't want you.
Like she got cooties?
Yeah.
I thought that was just on some bro code shit that you were trying to say.
Jay, just like if you try to fuck one of my hoes, she should be offended.
100%. I like what you're doing now, and I 100% agree. It's too many women in the world for us to be liking each other, girl.
No, I'm just saying, she gonna be like, Jack, why you don't get the fuck?
100%. But if I ever did that, because I never got a really good look at her, and I was like, oh, that's the same girl you were with.
You couldn't. I don't think you could do it.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You couldn't.
Oh, tell me, you don't think I can fuck none of your hoes?
No. Not at all.
Oh my, really?
Let me get a water.
You hear this?
Yes, I hear what he's saying.
Jay, do you believe him?
Hell yeah.
The nerve.
Yeah.
Can I borrow water too? Let me borrow one.
I mean, it's
That's kind of crazy.
Jack, you set
Clayton, you feel the
yourself
same
up.
way?
it's a requirement.
You set yourself up for failure.
It's a requirement.
Hold on, tell me. Clayton, you feel the same way? You think I couldn't fuck none of your hoes?
Huh? Say what?
Hold on now. Hold on. Let's go back for a minute, because I think y'all must have forgot Roy Jones' voice.
Bro.
We have.
No,
It's not that we forgot. We never knew that. We never knew that. We never knew that.
You seen me what?
With a lot of model type-esque Instagram.
I seen you with a few
airplane.
dope boy dames.
Seen you with a
Like
few
they was fine in the hood. They ain't seen you with no international stunners now. Nothing you could take across state lines.
And we all done bad.
Right.
And we all done good.
But just at the, in the beginning of the morning, because a lot of people say at the end of the day, in the beginning of the morning, I still don't believe you could hit none of my hoes there. Not even none of my old hoes.
Not even none of your old hoes. Like the whole.
It's like a requirement.
The whole of Christmas past, I couldn't do that.
The hoest of hoes I've ever had.
The hoest of hoes. The ho miracle on 31st Street.
Right.
Them type of. You don't believe.
I don't.
That-
The world too big, Jack.
So we count hoe?
No, I'm just saying.
We count hoe?
The type of hoes that like me would not, don't like
bitches
him.
that you ever fucked.
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
But see, listen.
We're saying there's no overlap.
It would never happen.
Ain't never no overlap.
The matrix was split
Ain't
open.
never no
And look,
Venn diagram.
there would be a
of the
tear in
hoes
this dimension.
that y'all fuck.
The
And
moment
Luke,
Jack
you know how
hit one of
Luke-
my hoes, it's gonna be
It's a circle, then it's
30-minute
another
window
circle.
where you can cross it to the other dimension. If you can go into the other
a
world.
It's a point.
Nigga, I'm left-handed now.
Oh man. Man, listen, Big Carlos.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate.
If it make you feel any better,
No, I don't want to feel any better.
I couldn't hit none of yours. I couldn't.
I appreciate that.
Right. I wouldn't let myself do that. I wouldn't do that.
I'm in a relationship right now, so I don't even
You safe. Don't put that young lady out there like that.
No.
Because the next nigga she fucking with ain't gonna want to know she was fucking with you. You know she leaving.
She's not going anywhere. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why she's not going anywhere.
You gonna leave too.
No, I'm not. I found a woman that takes me horseback riding and pays for it. I found a woman that
Where you find that?
I found her.
Where you find that?
Where you find
that? But where you find
I asked God.
Where you find her, bro?
I asked God.
Where did you find your girlfriend, Jack?
Okay. Okay.
Jack,
The first time I met her
No. Where did you find her?
on TV. But the first time I met her,
Okay.
She
Who was
came-
on TV, you or her?
she was.
Okay.
Yeah, so she didn't know I was looking at her on there.
Okay.
But listen, the first time I met her in real life was when I was here, when I moved here for the situation, for the partnership.
Have y'all went public yet?
No, I don't think this is
Stop
good idea.
telling the story then, Jack.
No,
Because
but-
you'll fuck around and be like, man,
Now you gonna find out.
I ain't
You
gonna-
gonna find out.
Okay, Jack.
Yeah, public is not a problem.
Oh, okay.
It ain't a
Well,
problem.
let's hint at it and then we'll...
No. What I want to say is, the reason why this shit gonna work this time, because I'm gonna do something I never did do. And this ain't about being funny and no shit like that.
Okay. Cut the music. Let's be serious.
We finna get help. We gonna get therapy. We gonna get couples therapy.
You gonna do it?
We gonna do it. We gonna find out.
How long you been with her?
I need.
Shit, about a month.
And y'all already in therapy.
We finna get in some therapy. We cool with it. We done talked out. We know all our triggers and shit like that. Cause you know I'm an interviewer, so I put everything out on the table off the rip.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
I don't. I ain't putting shit on the table.
But Karlous, you don't want to be in love.
You don't know my life, Jack. The fuck I look like showing up every time putting this same shit on the table. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Damn, you done gave up on love.
No,
I never
they ain't
seen the
gave
day.
up. Look,
I never thought I'd see the motherfucking day.
Gave up on...
When
gave up
Karlous
on shit, Jack.
Miller.
Gave up on shit. You gotta stop doing that
You
shit.
the Grinch that stole love.
No, I'm not. I think the biggest mistake people make is getting to know a motherfucker.
How long the therapy took?
Therapy is, however long that you want it, how long it take. It's called work, doing the work. You got to do the work, man. I think that people fall out of love because they exhaust the idea of being in love.
I
So you
think
only
people
go for a
fall
little
out of
bit
love because
and
they
then
can't
do
keep
it.
up the front no more.
That's not true. You can love somebody, but then if you don't like them, then that's going to be a problem. So now you have to figure out what you don't like about them, and y'all work on that if you really want to be together.
Well, if you love a motherfucker, you don't gotta like them no more.
That's not true.
They done crossed over already.
Yeah, but then if you want to be with them cohesively, and you want a positive environment.
Cohesion.
That's the thing about it. Ain't no positive environment. That's up to the two motherfuckers in the relationship. You ain't seen two crackheads break up for nothing. Somebody get the remote. The chicken is ready.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Get that. Check the air fryer.
You know why two crackheads ain't broke up?
Because they agree on one thing.
And that's
Crack.
crack.
Yeah.
And so most of the time that they're inside, they in love, they out of their minds.
No,
They in a certain level of
crack.
euphoria.
You don't know that.
It's in a certain level, but you can create your.
You never
Is
smoke
that
crack.
crack?
Crack might intensify love.
Wait a minute,
I
wait a
watch
minute.
Snowfall.
They might hit the crack and be like, you know what? I love you too, and then smoke crack all night till they.
Crack make everything easier.
It might.
But then love ain't easy.
Come on,
This
how you
shit
know?
work.
Come on.
How you
man.
know?
I'm related to some crack people.
You crack.
I'm a crack
people,
descendant.
Proximity.
I'm a crack descendant.
Crack.
You a descendant of the crackers.
Yeah, my mama smoked my eye out.
But shut up. You get too serious and then you be stupid.
Now, what I'm trying to say is, I know what this shit look like.
Okay.
And I understand
So
addiction.
you've been in love wrong before.
Man, nigga, I got married and divorced in the same year. Got more married on goddamn Valentine's Day, divorced on Halloween, got a trick and a treat. I know love.
You ran through it, boy. You
Yeah.
ran through that year, huh?
Yes.
I can't make it.
I can't, nigga, that shit was public, all that. I wanted everybody to know that I had met somebody that turned my whole world upside down.
That's the first mistake you made.
Why?
Because when you find somebody that you really fuck with, you want to celebrate them. But then the problem is when you inside this type of game right here and people know you for a certain type of thing and whatnot, you can't tell if they really want you or the idea of you.
No, see,
the
that's
image
that's
of
what
you.
I'm saying. When you start thinking people give a fuck about your personal life, that's where you gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, then if I befriend you.
No, it's not about you. No, this is.
Hey,
what
Karlous, let me ask you this question.
This is what I'm saying though. It's like everything ain't for public.
No, everything ain't for public. You're 100% right.
That's right. And then as soon as you make it public, then it's for public consumption. Yeah. And if you and just like you said, once you celebrate, everybody ain't here to celebrate with you. That's the one.
You're saying that everybody's not happy for me.
Nobody is. That's the thing about it. Think about what social media is, bro. It's just the highlights of everybody's day. Ain't nobody really showing you the shit that's going on for real. This is the best shit.
I do that.
I'm telling you.
I show you the best and the worst.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. Would you say I did that?
I'm saying.
It ain't no secrets about Jack Thriller. I put out the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all that. And I'm cool with my demons. I'm cool with my shortcomings and all that. I'm cool with who I am and whatnot.
That's fine, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have to show everybody what you cool with.
But if I show you what I'm cool with, you'll know what I ain't cool with.
All right. Well, when you give them everything and you're gonna be empty, then what?
This is a very, very full jug of juice right over here. It's it's impossible for me to be empty.
Okay.
It's a lot to pour from over here, and I protect my energy. I done went through some things that it would have killed a lesser man. It would have killed a lesser man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I've ever fell down, I'm the king of getting the fuck back up and handling my business.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm the king of that. I'm the comeback king.
See, that's the motherfucking thing right there. The trick ain't the goddamn get down there in the first motherfucking place. You keep having the goddamn comeback. If you hold your motherfucking head up, you won't keep falling all the motherfucking time. Ain't nobody tell you shit.
Like you had just said. It's a lot of people that's going through things that people don't even know about. But what they call it now, the new niggas call it the public figures.
But see, that's the thing I was saying though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't supposed to know. At some point.
But somebody going through what we going through.
They only know what you show.
But somebody going through what we going through and they need our testimony. They need to hear about our journey.
You ain't got to show them.
Okay.
You tell them. You ain't got to show it all.
So we need to really pretend like everything always all right over
No, we don't never need to pretend nothing. But we do got to be more aware of what we got down.
You got to stop getting on the internet when shit fucked up.
Oh, no. See, I understand
thing.
what you're saying. And you know what? I think me and you, we all are really saying the same thing. Like, you ain't going to see on a Jack Thriller page where I'm putting up all these goddamn inspirational, depressing quotes and those shit like that. What I was telling you about when I'm doing interviews, I'll tell you if you ain't seen me for a minute, why you didn't see me, and this is what was going through, this is what I had fucked up and did and whatnot. And you don't have to do that if you just do the opposite of what I did. And this is what I want you to learn from what I said. And because I already went through that shit, you don't have to do it. You don't have to fuck up the same way I did. And I think I've helped a lot of people through these interviews. I really believe that.
I know you did.
Hell yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother side.
Yeah, so I think we're saying the same thing there. Because let's be honest. If you really just think about it, you really don't know shit personal about my life.
That's the part I'm saying.
Yeah, but nobody know how many brothers and sisters I got.
But listen what I'm saying. You understand what this whole media shit is. So it's like, these motherfuckers, they don't need to know that shit. They just make that part. That's the part they'll make up for you.
100%.
And like you said.
No, I Googled myself. I'm worth $50 million.
Oh, you wanted to hear some shit about that? My uncle Googled me, and that celebrity net worth shit popped up, and he mad as fuck. I go see him. He talking about, yeah, that nigga got $12 million, ain't gave me shit. I was like, what the fuck? What you talking about? Yeah, I seen the shit on the internet, nigga. What happened to family? It's all for you, huh?
Hey, where they get these numbers from?
They just make up shit.
Where do they get these numbers from, bro?
I don't have $12 million worth of shit.
Come on, man.
But you know what it did for me when I seen them $50 million? I was like, you know what? I'm finna make up in my mind right now. I'm gonna make $50 million.
You ain't made it yet?
No, I didn't. I know I didn't. I know I probably done passed through probably 3.
Let me tell you.
I done fucked up 3 in my lifetime, and that ain't shit. At 39 years old.
You done fucked up about 3 million?
In my lifetime,
yeah, we all probably up there.
All us, everybody.
Once we get down to
all us.
I ain't fucked up no $3 million.
You still got your $3 million. Karlous still got his $3 million.
Where the fuck I get $3 million from, Jack? Stop making up shit about it.
No, I'm not making it up.
I'll never get on that.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm wishing the best for you. I'm pretty sure that you have $3 million. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Why would you say that?
You just look like a $3 million nigga.
With this shit on?
Most definitely, man. Hey, don't the nigga look like $3 million?
That's all. I'm offended.
Hey, ask them. Ask them real quick, dude. You look like $3 million.
Nah, I'm straight, bro. Man. Nah, I'm good. I ain't got no money.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I see where you're going with that.
I'm
But yeah,
humble,
I'm all about, what they call that shit in the morning when you get inside the mirror and say positive things to yourself?
Self-reflection. Self-affirmation.
Affirmations.
Yeah.
But you said in the mirror. I thought you meant reflection.
Yeah, you talk to yourself and you tell yourself how dope you are.
You are dope.
Yeah.
You dope like cooked crack.
Come on now, doper than a trunk full of crack.
Yeah, you are.
Come on now, and that's how I feel, and I do that every day, and I listen to, I read a lot of books.
Yeah.
One of the book that I'm reading right now, Manifesting Now, that shit is amazing.
Speaking of manifesting, tell me about the shows that you've been working on.
Oh, right now, this show is starring myself, Music Soul Child, and Carl Payne.
Come on, what's it called?
It's called Matinee.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's called.
What's the concept?
The concept is it's a Siskel and Ebert style show between all three of us. Now we come from, very different reputable parts of the entertainment field. Like Music Soul Child is a multi-platinum artist.
Right.
Carl Payne is a legendary actor, comedian, and whatnot.
You.
And then it's Jack Thriller, man, media maven.
Media mogul.
Maven.
I'm a media maven.
Ain't that a woman?
I thought it was too.
No,
I thought it was too. I looked it up. It's like ambidextrous.
It's
It
unisex.
could be both of them.
androgynous.
It gets the people going. It's provocative.
Come on, man.
Supersonic.
Yeah. It's some shit that's dope.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's big.
I knew.
Yeah, and so, on this show, we gonna be like, reviewing movies before you see them. We're gonna be reviewing anime before you see them, because Music Soul Child is a big anime buff. He's a big movie buff, and he's also a big video game buff. And a lot of people don't know that. All they know is the guy that sings the ballads. Same thing with Carl Payne, man. He's very scientific and technical when it comes to breaking down projects and whatnot. And then it's
Jack Thriller.
I'm driving the ship.
Right.
I'm driving the ship and I'm steering the show, going back and forth, because that's what I specialize in, is keeping that shit going.
Yeah.
Smoothing that thing all the way on out. And it's basically three the hard way. And like I said, it's matinee. It's movies, anime, and television, and arcade. That's what the other A stands for.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. Like I said, it's the relationship show.
Do you think about me?
Yes, 100%. Really excited about that in the climate.
Yeah, you can share some of your real perspectives on love and
100%.
Yeah.
100. Everything that I'm talking about, man, it was before the
I'm working on a relationship book too.
I'm working on a relationship book.
What's yours called?
It's called Side Chick Holiday.
Mine called Don't Nobody Want You.
Don't Nobody Want You.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's what you gonna call this shit?
Yeah, you a demotivational speaker.
Right. Less motivated.
Turn that smile upside down. What the fuck, man?
The nigga worse than that one.
Yeah. Do not call this nigga when you about to goddamn kill yourself.
Nah, man.
And now you gonna hey, so what you gonna do with that PlayStation?
Well, look, Jay, we got you in the trap. We're gonna put these projects together and shit.
Yeah, dig.
Man, it's always good to see.
Hey, hold on, before you go, man, my birthday May 7th, man. I heard y'all coming to Atlanta. My birthday May 7th. Can I come to the show? Can I get some tickets to the show, man? State Farm Marina. Can your dog get it, what I'm saying? Can I get a couple tickets, man? I'm just gonna bring about 8 niggas with me, if that was cool with you.
I went to sleep. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. Hey, man.
Oh, shit.
This one of the wildest niggas in the game, Clayton, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
What you gotta say, man?
Oh, man, Jack, I fuck with you the long way, bro. Already. You know this, big dog.
One of the realest to ever do it,
Come
man.
Come on, man. Come back to it, man.
Come on now. Hey, man, let your lovers be your motivators.
There you go, man.
Let your lovers be your
85
motivators.
South Show. That nigga Jack Thriller.
Come on now.
Fuck with you, dog.
Come on now. Hey, how much time to say that is?
Nigga, we got about 2 hours.
That's about 8 hours, nigga.
Don't leave me hanging on camera.
Oh, shit, I'm using on my blind side.
Probably about 2
Yeah,
and a half.
I didn't see that.
Fucking hate this nigga, man.
About 2 and a half hours, nigga.
Jack, let's get a pic, man.
Let's do it.
Cat, I gotta get Ryan. Jack Thriller, real nigga, cap pillar, drug dealer. This nigga here, bruh. That's my nigga Jack Thriller.
Dig.
Ryan Davis. Come on, bro. You gotta get Ryan Davis in here, man. Young legend.
Oh shit.
The Knicks.
This nigga in this bitch.
Jackie Thriller in real life.
Bro, you know what we should get? Like in between shows, we should get some Cafe Bourbon Street. Like it's something about, you ever be watching the 85 South Show just want some New Orleans food? I do, so we should just go to Cafe Bourbon Street, bro. Look, bring me the sauce. Let me tell them, look, Cafe Bourbon Street got this sauce. I put it on everything. It's called Sweet Heat Sauce, and you should really get some. Look, check this out. Go to realneworleansfood.com and you can get some shipped straight to you. I'm telling you, just so you could try it, because New Orleans food is the best, and I'm trying to plug everybody into the people that I know from New Orleans, from Cafe Bourbon Street, because I like this sauce. I just want to help my people sell some, so I do this for free. They didn't pay me for this. For real, I'm taking this bottle of sauce as payment, though. I'm serious. But I will walk off. I don't have to do this. This is not paid.